Hi guys, in this tutorial we will talk about the types of walls that exist in Revit and how we can draw them. Let's begin. Today we gonna talking about walls in Revit. There are 4 types of wall. Here in the tab wall you can see architectural wall, structural wall, wall by face. And if you go to the architectural wall and in these properties scroll down, you can see a curtain wall. You can also see the stacked wall. The stacked wall is actually that we can merge 2 basic wall in the 2 or more basic wall in 1 wall type. For the start, we're gonna click the architectural wall, and then we see on the left side that is properties for that wall. We can choose what type we want. Here we can go to edit type and edit everything about that type of wall. You can see here the family is a system family basic wall. The type is generic 300 millimeters, and here we can see all types what is in this project. Here in constraints we can find the location line. The location line is when we draw the wall by this line, rectangle, circle, arc, or something like that. And when click and we want to draw, we can see the blue dashed line now is on the one of the side of the wall, and we can see on here that is a finish face exterior. If we go to Enscape and here or here choose something like wall center line and then go to draw this wall, we can see that the blue dashed line is now in the center line of wall. Here we have a base constraint on the which level our wall it's gonna be start. Do we have any offset of that level? And here we have a top constraint, or now is unconnected. And if we draw this wall and go to 3D, we can see here level 1 is on the 0 and level 2 is on the 4 meters. And if we rotate this, we can see that our wall is unconnected, height 8 meters. If we check that and set to top constraint up to level 2, then the top of this level is gonna be attached to this level 2. When we set this level for, I don't know, 6 meters, our wall is gonna be attract that level. Here we gonna say is that wall a structural or basic architectural wall. Here we have dimensions, that is automatic parameters. We can't edit them. And here we have identity data. We can choose something, some image. We can type a comment or a mark for that element, that wall. And here we have a phasing, in which phase is created this element and in which phase is demolished. Now, what is different about architectural wall and structural wall? The only difference is that we in structural wall we can set reinforcement in that wall, so we can go to analyze that model and set analytic or static calculations for entire 3D model. We can draw them if we go here and wall, structural wall, and draw like architectural wall. But if we this architectural wall want to change to be a structural wall, if we click, we can go here and just check this, and now this is a structural wall. Now you see here that the new tabs have emerged for a reinforcement. In the 3D, we can now go to area reinforcement. For this, I will go talk about in some of the next video, but I want to show you how it is when we have a structural wall. Now we can set the rebar, go here to Fine, and when click the rebar, we can go here on the graphics, view visibility, and go in the 3D view as solid. And now if we go to wireframe, we can see that this wall have a reinforcement. For the next, I will show you how we can get a wall by face. For that, I will now draw some mass. I go to massing and site, and here in the place in place mass, I click, this is close, okay, name mass 1, okay, and I draw some mass, something like this. Here we can say okay, if we have this mass, now we can go to architectural, wall, and wall by face. When we go wall by face, is exact like every another wall, but now we choose these peak faces, and when we get the mouse of the one of the face and just click, the Revit is gonna build for us this wall around this face of this mass. The next type of the wall is a curtain wall. We go to architectural wall and scroll down here in the curtain wall, and just here in the floor plan we can draw this curtain wall. You see that I is drawing a circle, but I have one line. What is the problem? When we click on the tab, or here go to select this curtain wall and go to Edit Type. We see here the vertical grids layout is none. If we set this for a fixed distance or fixed number, we gonna bring that. And then we can go to the properties and edit this number. I don't know, 10, and we go here to 10, or this 8. If we have this wall, we can go to Architecture and Curtain Grid, and we can add a horizontal or vertical grid. And then go to Architecture and Mullion, and we can say here all grids align, and click, and we build our first curtain wall. If we want this curtain wall to go to this mass, just go to here to curtain system, and like we build this wall by face, now we build a curtain system by click and select here curtain system, and we have this curtain wall new. Go on the Architectural, Mullion, all grids align, and just click. And for the end, I want to show you what is a stacked wall. We go to the Architectural wall, click here, and go scroll down and click the stacked wall, and just place it here. And what we can see here, we have two walls. If we click here and go to the Edit Type, and here in the Structure go to Edit, we can see here we have two types of wall. The first wall, and we can see here the base and the top. Near the base is the exterior block on material stud, and its height is 9,000 millimeters. And we can see here the next wall is an exterior brick, and his height is a variable. What is that? If we change this height of this wall to 5 meters, we can see that first wall is exact 9,000 millimeters, and the second wall have a variable height. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe my YouTube channel, go to Facebook and Instagram page and like that. In the next video we will talk about edit types and how we create our type of wall. See you next time.